Hello, Internet Nation. Election Ashley here. It's too dark, but I'm right in front of you. Ironically, my laptop just went to sleep. So there's no light right now because I'm laying in bed. I wanted to go to sleep, but I can't sleep. I don't know, I think I have heat flashes because a minute ago I was just really hot and I started to sweat. And then I turned the fan on. I turned the fan on low and then closed the window. Because it's better to have controlled cool than freezing cold night air coming in through your window. Even if it's only open a crack. I didn't want to make this video because I was hoping I would just feel better or fall asleep, but that's not how these things happen. So, I don't know. I tried texting people because I wasn't feeling well. That didn't really go well because, I don't know, the people I talk to aren't good at picking up hints or having conversations, so that kind of sucked. So, I figured I would just try to go to sleep and hopefully not feel like ass when I wake up. Or maybe I would still feel like ass, but then I would have money in my account so I could eat something. I don't know. So I told this dude that I needed a hug, and he was like, I can't do much from here, but there's this. I think he said something like that. He definitely said can and not can't. And there were no periods or commas. So the message conveyed was definitely not the same as the message received. I don't know. But, like, I don't know. It doesn't matter the situation. Anytime I tell somebody I need a hug, the response is always the same. Oh, I wish I could, blah, blah, blah. And then you see that person later in the future. And do they ever recall the time you said you needed a hug and they know that you haven't even seen another person since then? No. But I don't know. I mean, usually I'm weird. Anyway, and I don't like being touched if I'm fine. But that's usually because people just only have sex on the brain. So it's like I don't really feel comfortable with people near me. Because especially dudes. And I only hang out with dudes because, I don't know, dudes want to hang out with me more than females. Or the gals. For some reason. So, yeah. So my mood has been deteriorating as time goes by. The tea didn't really do much. I still feel bad, and I still feel nauseous, and I kind of want to die. And I'm kind of faced with this weird reality of the fact that, like, I remember, I think I was taking like a quiz for therapy or something, and somebody asked me how I was feeling, and I was like, I haven't thought that I would be better off dead in a while. And that seemed a little odd to me, but I haven't really been sober. Why are you hot? You just don't want to record video, that's what it is. Talk about, hey, I'm too hot. It's not even charging. And this entire time, it has been charging. And it's only on 40-something%. There's no reason to be hot. I hate this phone. I hate it so much. There's so much of that. So much hate in this life. I get bombarded with sexual harassment and people that want to treat me like a blow-up doll instead of a person. Like, that line, if you're a good slut, just haunts me because I'm not a slut. Like, I'm totally down for doing some freaky shit with my partner that I'm in a committed relationship with. I'm totally down for, like, the orgy life with my partner that I'm in a committed relationship with. But none of these little dick niggas ever, like, want to even ask you your fucking name. These niggas can't even address you by your name. So, you know, for one, shout out to that one dude that was all like, when I look at you, I don't see a demon, I see an angel. Because, you know, the gross demon is just a moniker. Is moniker the right word? It's just an alias. It's a fun alias. But, like, the demon personification is just an alias. The way I really see myself is I'm an angel. I just happen to look like a demon, because that's how you get the attention. Also, it's fun. But I'm still doing I'm still doing the God's work. I said the God again. Yeah, I'm a little out of it. I just wish I was, like, out of it, where I was, like, drifting in and out of consciousness. I literally want to, like, throw a tantrum and throw fists, because, like, I can't relax. So, I feel really upset and concerned, because technically in saying that I don't think that I'd be better off dead anymore is a lie, if that's just how I feel when I'm high, because I'm sober now, and I'm literally feeling like I would be better off dead. And I can't say it's fully chalked up to the fact that I don't feel well right now. Because, like, when I don't feel well, kind of everything I feel rushes to the top. So then, like, it's not, oh, I don't feel well, I could use a hug. It's, I don't feel well, I could use a hug, but I'm not going to get a hug. And I'm probably never going to get a hug, because I've been talking about needing a hug for years and I haven't received one. So, and it's like the same people who could ask, like, look me in the face and ask me for sex. They know that I need a hug, but it's like, what, are you going to hold me from the back? Are we going to, like, reverse missionary position? You going to help me from, are we going to spoon and then you're going to help me as you hold me? Like, it's never none of that shit. Niggas just want to, like, fuck you from the back and call you some other bitch's name or some shit. And, you know, I probably am going to start taking them up on this. You know, I'm a bad bitch that's about their cash, so I like to get paid in advance, so you pay me, and then I fuck you with my knife, and the world has one less dick to worry about, and then I go home. Simple as that. Fuck you with my knife, pay me, and that's that. But I hate that that's where my mind is. I just want to be, like, happy and bubbly and full of love, instead of, like, to the point where every time I feel unwell, I just want to die because I feel completely abandoned by the world. And it's like, I don't know, it wouldn't be so hard. And then I have to listen to people complain about how they feel lonely and bullshit, yet they have actual people around them who give a fuck about them. Literally, I don't know, I'm like the last person that people think about. It's like, you hear people talk about, oh, I'm so lonely and nobody would notice if I wasn't alive anymore. And I'm just like, dude, literally nobody would notice if I died right the fuck now. If this was my last message, if this was my fucking suicide note and then I posted this, which would suck because it would probably take like 4 hours to upload. So nobody would even know anything happened to me for 4 hours. That's enough time for me to do something like, I don't know, jump off my fucking roof, which probably isn't high enough to kill me. But that 4 hours in which the video is uploading is enough time for me to just, like, die slowly. Which, on a positive note, at least there's people who live downstairs now. So it wouldn't be, like, a trip and a half to get my body if I was in the backyard, because they wouldn't have to bust any doors down. They could just use keys, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I've never seen my neighbors in the backyard. I feel so nauseous. And I just want to die. I just want to die. I want to be held so bad. I wish I had a friend. Like a real friend. Somebody that exists. Somebody that I could call when I'm not feeling well. Or when I just need somebody around. Or when I wanted to, like, have conversations about actual things. And you know what sucks? It's like every time I message somebody, you can message somebody on some bullshit and I'll respond instantly. But if I'm like, hey, I feel like shit right now, they take a minimum of half an hour to respond. And it's like, what are y'all doing? It's 11 at night. If you're awake, you're not working. Is that like you're enthralled in life right now? I don't know. That's always the case. So that's why I don't like reaching out, because for one,